Hi, my name is Scotty, and I am the Original Binger. And holy shit, you're not going to believe what the fuck just happened on Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 6, Beyond the Wall. So buckle up and be prepared for spoilers. Besides these Game of Thrones recaps, I also do other TV reviews, so if that is something you might be interested in, please consider subscribing. Let's get started. The episode begins with the Westerosi 7 trekking through the north, and it appears as though they brought some extra personnel for fodder. Tormund gives Gendry tips on staying warm, and Gendry wonders if he just got hit on. Then Tormund suggests to Jon that bending the knee to Dany might be the smart thing to do. Jon tries to give Jorah back his father's sword, and Jorah's thinking, "You're really making it hard to hate you." In the end, he tells Jon to keep the sword. In Winterfell, Arya confronts Sansa about the letter she found, and just like that, the sisters are bickering like we're back in Season 1. For fuck's sake. After all the shit these two have seen and been through, you would have thought they have grown up just a little. Arya absolutely refuses to see things from anyone else's perspective than her own, and Sansa still acts like a spoiled, entitled brat when pushed. I hope this is all part of a plan to fool Littlefinger into thinking his plan is working, but at this point, I'm not confident. North of the Wall, Tormund and the Hound flirt, setting up a possible three-way with Brienne, somewhere down the road. Jon and Beric discuss why the Lord of Light brought them back, and Jon makes a good point about religion.
So what's the point in serving a god if none of us knows what he wants?
Back on Dragonstone, Tyrion and Dany discuss their upcoming summit with Cersei. Tyrion tells Dany not to lose her temper during the gathering, at which point she says, "Fuck you, you little shit, I don't have a temper." Up north, the Westerosi 7 has sent a red shirt ahead to do some scouting, and he scouts a goddamn white bear. The bear manages to take out a couple more expendables before being set on fire by Beric. In retaliation, the bear takes a bite out of Thoros. Luckily, Jorah is able to take the bear down with a dagger before it can finish him off. Being a tough son of a bitch, Thoros decides to walk it off. Back in Winterfell, Sansa and Littlefinger discuss what to do about Arya and the note. What the fuck is Sansa doing? She keeps telling people Baelish can't be trusted, yet here she is asking for advice. Again! I've been defending Sansa for years, but god damn it, she's starting to piss me off. Meanwhile, north of the Wall, the gang comes across a white leading a small group of walkers. So they come up with a plan to ambush them so they can capture one and take it back to King's Landing for show and tell. When Jon kills the white, all but one of the walkers dies. Pretty fucking convenient. Before they can hogtie this thing, it lets out a scream that alerts the rest of the whites. This is where the episode really starts to go off the rails. Jon sends Gendry back to the Wall to send a raven to Dany. Really? It seems like they're pretty far away from the Wall. How long is it going to take him to get back? How long for the raven to get to Dany? All the way over in Dragonstone. And how long will it take Dany to come all the way north? And how the fuck is she going to find them? It's not like Gendry is sending her GPS coordinates. The rest of the group runs in a different direction for some reason, and they run right onto a frozen lake or pond. But the Army of the Dead is in hot pursuit, so they have no choice but to try and make it to a rock island in the middle of the lake. They manage to make it, but the dead do not. Meanwhile, Gendry is booking it back to Eastwatch, and apparently all that rowing was good cardio. But he finally collapses, right at the Eastwatch gate. He wastes no time telling them to send the raven to Dany. So now, the raven has to fly all the way from Eastwatch to Dragonstone, and then Dany has to come all the way from Dragonstone to Beyond the Wall and find Jon and the boys. At the least, that would take days, right? right? Let's see what happens. The group wakes from a nap to find that the dead have been waiting patiently. Well, most of them wake up. Back in Winterfell, Sansa gets a raven from King's Landing, inviting her to the unveiling of the White Walker. She is reasonably reluctant to go and decides to send Brienne in her place. Why would Sansa be invited to the summit? Jon will be there to represent the North. I think the letter may be a ploy to get Brienne out of the way. I'm just not sure who's behind it. Dany gets the raven from Eastwatch, and Tyrion tries to talk her out of going, but she saddles up Drogon and heads north with Viserion and Rhaegal close behind. Up north, the lake is once again frozen over, and the dead make their move. Just when it looks like all is lost, Dany and the three dragons swoop in and rain fire down on these ice-cold bastards. Dany lands and everyone climbs on board Drogon. Everyone but Jon, who needs 20 more walker kills to unlock the Hero of the North achievement. And while he's dilly-dallying, the Night King hurls an ice javelin, and oh no. Oh fuck, he hit him! Oh fuck, he hit him! What's happening? Fuck. Nope, he's not dead. He's gonna open his eye and jump back up. Oh, come on! How the fuck do you kill off a dragon? Fuck this show! Okay. How do we fix this? What do we gotta do to make this right? What's the point, man? Why even bother? It's all so pointless. Holy shit, he's dead. He's really fucking dead. Jon's fucking around, gets him pulled under the ice, and Dany and the gang are forced to leave him behind. The whites in their army start to clear out, and Jon resurfaces. And it doesn't look like he has enough left in the tank to take on the stragglers. Luckily, Uncle Benjen shows up for the rescue. Back at Eastwatch, Dany keeps watch on top of the wall, hoping Jon will make it back. Much to Jorah's chagrin and her relief, he does. At Winterfell, Sansa snoops through Arya's room and finds her bag of faces. Arya catches her and delivers some sort of cryptic warning. Jon is loaded onto the Targaryen ship, where when he comes to, Dany tells him she'll fight with him to destroy the Night King. In turn, Jon swears fealty to Dany and calls her his queen. Finally, we head back north of the wall, where the army of the dead is dragging some giant chains, pulling the dead Viserion out of the lake. The Night King walks up to him, puts his hand on him, and holy fuck, Ice Dragon! So the best episode of the season was followed up by the weakest episode of the entire series. Despite all the action, this episode was not very good. At times I felt like I was watching a show on the Sci-Fi Channel. I hope Benioff and Weiss aren't going to Darlton this thing up. And to top it all off, still no Missandei. Okay, I feel better now. What'd you think of the episode? Let me know in the comments. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. One episode left this season. If you want to see my recap, please consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching.